and welcome to Talk Time. My guest today is Mr. Amulya Barua, who has made a name for himself in the international branding and packaging scene. He has been launching and relaunching various products since 1998 from his base in London. Mr. Amulya Barua, welcome to my show.
Thank you.
You have been launching, relaunching, as I said, branding and packaging products belonging to various companies, multi-countries, from your base in London since 1998. My question to you, Amulya Barua, is what were you doing until then and how did this happen?
Right. Story goes back since school days. I used to be an artist and painter. So you naturally, after doing my graduation from Cotton College, I went to JJ School of Art, finished my degree there, started my own business in Bombay, graphic design studio, and after 3 years in Bombay, being successful, my ambition grew to be more than national, to be international designer. So finally I packed up my bags, left India, went to New York in 1982. Didn't like New York, went to San Francisco and LA, didn't like America, came to London, loved it, started from there. But fact is that it takes time, and since I don't know anybody there, I have no place to stay, I have no job. Of course, I was not looking for a job. Where do you start? But somehow I started. One by one, clients came, and whatever I did, it worked very well for them. Repeat business came. So before I realized that I had established design company.
This was in 1998 when you launched Plus One Design in London. We will come to that, Mr. Amulya Barua, but it's not as simple as that, because when you were a student in Digboy, where your parents were in the oil industry, you grew up in Digboy and you were never really serious in studies. You used to working more, spend time with the brush, and then that is how you landed up in the JJ School of Arts, much to perhaps the displeasure or against the wishes of your parents, wanted you to become a doctor. And you know, if my information is correct, you actually sort of started taking art and designing as a business even before you had your degree.
That's true. When I was studying in JJ School of Art, I found that my friends from Cotton College...
5 years was too long. 5
was too long, because I did 5 or 4 years of BSc in Cotton College, and I found that when I'm coming back on my holidays from JJ School of Art, and my friends have already passed out from medical, I asked them, what are you doing? So I become a doctor. Somebody become an engineer, somebody become a professor. They asked me, what are you doing? I said, I'm studying 2nd year of design, art. So what
People didn't know what it was.
They didn't know what it is. And
70s.
So nobody knew what graphic design was those days. So it was kind of panicking situation inside me, though I did not show it outside. But it's a blessing in disguise, because it made me think that I couldn't really wait for 5 years to finish my college degree. I might as well start doing something now while I'm a student. So I really worked double shift, college first shift, after that hunting for work.
Even before you realized, you bought your own apartment and you had everything settled life in Mumbai.
Yeah, when I was a student.
Today's Bombay.
Yeah, when I was a student, 5 years, my business grew, professional career took off, and within 2 years of my finishing JJ School of Art degree, I had my own apartment, own office, and...
Now, you appear to be some kind of a maverick, because you sold off everything one fine day and you went off to US.
Yes.
And there you didn't like the place. You sold off everything and you didn't have any work and you still ended up in London.
Yeah, that's right.
So are you a maverick? Is a mad artist?
Yeah, I'm actually, I think, not really mad. I'm a bit crazy.
Okay.
And I feel that you have to be passionate and you have to be very obsessed. You have to be determined to do what you love to do and believe in that you're going to be successful if you continue and stick to it.
Now, Amulya Barua, 13 years down the line since you started your company Plus One Design in 1998 in London, now you're working, you have clientele in various parts of the world, India, US, UK, Brazil, the Middle East. It's a whole range of places that where you are working actually.
Yeah, all the continents except Australia.
Tell me about your work.
Well, I specialize in, as you know, graphic design is a wide subject now. My specialty is branding and new product design. That's called packaging.
Yeah.
So packaging, where I have really flourished and become specialist over the years. Within packaging, I'm doing all categories, we call it, for example, petroleum to perfumes. I designed the whole package, what people look at.
Branding and packaging are the two vital tools
Yes.
to attract a consumer and
Absolutely.
sell a product.
Especially now India is coming now, supermarkets are coming
Yeah.
in. So people look at things, it looks beautiful, you buy it. If it's not attractive, it may be a good product, but you don't buy it. So our job is to make the pack look attractive. It's not simple as that. A lot of logics go behind it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my specialty, to make a product successful through the packaging, through the look. That's really it is.
So apart from brand creation and design, you deal with something called revival of what you say tired brands.
Yes.
Some brands were in the market
Sure.
for a pretty long time, but people are getting sick of it or bored of it, and that's just not selling.
Yes, that's true.
So which is more difficult, branding a new product or reviving an old product which is already existing?
To me, both are easy.
Okay,
Nothing
tell me the difference.
Nothing is different. Nothing is difficult. But to be honest, yes, reviving an tired brand is got more complexities because it already have certain loyal customers.
Right.
So you cannot change everything. It's like your face. Yeah. You get old, but you cannot change your face because people will not know who you are. We have to find a formula where you bring some kind of refreshment into the surface to make it attractive. Well, again, on the reviving an old tired brand, you need to look at the audience itself, because over the years, audience changed. For example, I give an example of Servo, of engine oil from Indian Oil, they used a bottle which used to be originally from Mobil. Mobil has come and gone, but the bottle was used for 25 years, and it is very old. And Castrol came to market, and Castrol looking good, took the market more and more, and Indian Oil started thinking that it's our time to revive Servo. Though Servo is brand number one in India, they had to do it.
We'll talk in details about how you redesigned that popular brand called Servo, which is an engine oil. We'll talk about that, Amulya Barua. But now my question to you is, who calls shots? Is it the manufacturing company, or is it you as the designer who has been entrusted to sort of design a particular product and sell it?
It's a teamwork. Teamwork. It has to be a teamwork because we are consultant. We go to a company, they give us a brief, but the people who are briefing us, they know the product inside out. They've been working for maybe God knows how many years. Yeah. I'm just walking in for a few days. Yeah. So we had to really work with the team. Mm-hmm. Same time, they're hiring us for a specific reason. So we use our formulas to find a way to track, which track to take, which formula to take to make it what they're looking for. Mm-hmm. But yes, I call it teamwork. It has to be both sides to working together.
Now, how easy or difficult is it to actually, execute a design from the drawing board or maybe from your own mind to the satisfaction of the manufacturer and finally to the market?
Yeah, in packaging, it's quite technical, although it's creative. So you have to be technically very sound. For example, I designed this glass. A lot of things involved in this. When you hold it, it should not slip off, because then suppose this is narrow, this is broad, it is likely to fall off. Yeah. For example, otherwise, it may look good, but it's not a good design. So what happens is that, suppose I design this glass. I'm going to give you an example because right in front of me. Yeah. How thick the glass is, that means how much material you're using. If you make it thicker, you're using more material, that means cost of the glass is going up. So you have to be competitive as well.
So fine balance.
It's super balance, yes. So we have to combine cost, material cost, manufacturing process. Then on top of that, once you know that, then you think of the design. What can I design using those parameters?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Fine balancing act is the key.
That's right.
Yes. Absolutely. On that note, we shall go for a short break now, but stay on. When I come back, I shall talk to Amulya Barua about his work with Indian companies and lots more.